after missing the season over last year, even more eager to play in that first game of the season?
Definitely, it's exciting. Like you mentioned, freshman year I didn't get to play in the first game, and then last year obviously I was hurt for the first game. So it's definitely exciting, especially with this new energy in the stadium that Coach Fleck brings. It's going to be really exciting to play in the first game.
I know you and Rodney are friends, but how much time do you spend together off the field?
Off the field, I just recently moved. I stay by the stadium now, so you know, on the weekends if we plan to go do something, we'll spend time together. But before I moved, we stayed in the same building, so you know, we play games together and things like that, and then connect like that. But now with Coach Fleck, we have a lot of team bonding activities we do. Which is really good for the team and allows all of us to connect, not with just each other, but with the community as well. But me and Rodney, we have always had a good relationship since I moved up here because he was from Georgia as well, so we got a good bond.
You guys in the same tent at the camp out?
No, coaches split us up probably for a reason. Wanted us to get around different guys, connect with them, and you know, spend time with different people, see different faces and things like that.
How many guys per tent was there?
I think four per tent. Yep.
Who were your tent mates?
I had Gary and then Olsen and then John. And then it was kind of funny because we had a dragonfly in our tent when we walked in, and the biggest guy in the tent, Gary Moore, was hey man, you can kill that for me? I was like, I'm not touching it. But yeah, that was my tent mate. So
not outdoorsman in the tent.
Nah, no.
You guys watch movies on the big screen though?
We did. We watched Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I didn't really pay attention. We was playing horse with coaches and some other teammates, but there was a movie going on. Guys was playing cards, basketball. We had s'mores, things like that. So it was a lot of different activities set up on the field.
How would you like to have him run a backfield? You and Smith.
It's cool because you know, if one guy like gets hurt or anything, or if you need a break, then really not just Rodney, but we got Kobe and some other young backs as well that we feel good. Whoever goes in there and steps up and plays. But it's good to have you know, teammates that you can look up to if you need a break or anything to come out or things like that can just hop right in, and we have full 100% confident that they're going to be able to perform.
Do you have any plays where maybe you're in the slot as a pass receiver and Smith's in the game?
We haven't put any formations or anything where we're in a slot or anything right now, so yeah.
Shannon, what's been your
So
impression?
you don't have any plays where you're both in the game at the same time?
No, not right now. Yeah.
What's been your impression so far of Blaze, like when he first got here, and then as training camp has progressed?
Well, if you look at Blaze, you can just tell like by his size, he's huge. And coming in as camp as a freshman, you know, it's always going to be a little, you know, you're going to have butterflies in your stomach, be a little nervous at first just because, you know, it's college football. But Blaze has done a tremendous job with coming in and learning the offense. And offensive line is a hard position to learn all the plays and different zone schemes and things like that. But Blaze has done a tremendous job with coming in and learning the playbook and performing and getting better. We watched a practice clip of him. You know, he got beat one time, and then we saw him on the sideline and during the special teams just working on his punch. And just seeing small things like that on film, that shows you that, I mean, he's willing to put in the work and he wants to get better. So that made me happy. But Blaze has done a tremendous job coming in and, you know, learning the playbook and going through training.
Pardon me. Why is his team still doing such a good job academically? Tell me why that's happening. What's your grade PA?
You said what?
What's your grade point?
Mine's a 2.9. 2.9, and then academically, I think we just finished up with our best semester we've had since we've been here, really. But Coach, that's one thing. It's a lot more organized, and Coach he makes sure that we're all in class, we're all sitting in the front two rows and talking to our professors and things like that. And as you can tell, paid out to be really good for us.
Shannon, you stood out as a true freshman. Have you had conversations with Blaze or Demetrius or Nate just about like how it is possible? It might seem like a big step, but you guys, it's possible.
During practice, you know, if they make plays or if they don't make a play, you know, I go up to them because I work on my leadership. So I go up to them and I tell them, like, you know, keep working. You're doing good. Keep working, or, you know, work on that to get better or things like that. And Demetrius is another good player that made a lot of plays through camp. And the same with him. If I see, you know, it's just small things like chinning the ball or finishing, just small things like that. If I see it, then I'll tell them, look, finish. Or, you know, good job, good catch, things like that. But I haven't really sat down like one-on-one and had like a conversation of, you know, this is possible for you. But during practice, when I see him and I'm around him, then, you know, I'll make sure that I encourage him and let him know that, you know, you're doing a good job and things are possible for you.
What impresses you about the Buffalo team we're playing next week?
Overall, really good team. Defensively, physical. Got a lot of players coming back. Defense, they run well to the ball, pursue well to the ball. Good tacklers on the back end. The defensive backs, they can cover the ball really well, and they can make good tackles as well. So overall, really good team. We're gonna have to play our A game, and it's gonna be a competitive game.
How are Coach Fleck and Tracy Claeys different in terms of coaching style?
The biggest difference between those two, I would say energy. Coach Fleck, as we all know, is a high energy guy. Coach Claeys more laid back. Both smart coaches. Coach Fleck, the biggest thing I would just say is really the energy that he brings.
What have you and some of the other guys with some of the other upperclassmen been doing for those young guys that are planning or that are likely going to be starting on Thursday? What have you guys been doing to prep them for the big game?
Older guys, really, our role has been leadership. You know, just being there for them, talking to them, encouraging them. If they do something wrong or anything, just pick them up. Let the coaches do all the other work. But that's really been our role for the younger guys as they came in training camp and came in during the summer for the workouts and things. Just being there, talking to them, encouraging them, and things like that, and just telling them, you know, getting the playbook and watching film with them. If they got questions about plays, take our time to go out on the field and run through plays with them and things like that to, you know, make sure they feel comfortable enough.
What's the difference, the offensive line, between last year when you were 9-4 and won that bowl game, and the offensive line you're gonna have now?
Really, we lost a few guys on the O-line, but the guys we have now is tremendous players. They worked their tails off in the off season, got in the playbook, and they adjusted and adapted really well to the new change and the new culture that we brought in. And those guys, they've in the weight room, they've gotten a lot stronger. They've gotten faster. Our strength staff has done an amazing job with getting us where we need to be for this point. But the O-line is definitely strong and faster, and I'm excited to see what they're going to do this season.